Dina Sayegh-Dahl, legal analyst. Thanks for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Should Smollett have testified? He didn't have to take the stand.
No. I mean, this was a really good example of why most defendants don't take the stand, because he did not handle his cross-examination very well. He was argumentative. The judge had to tell him to stop argument. He was flippant. He was testy. He, if anything, hurt his case.
How unusual was it for a case like this to go forward? I mean, it's faking police reports, and it ended up being in court.
The fact is, this got a huge amount of national attention when this happened, which evidently is what he wanted at the time. I think that was a big reason why he was charged. He was going to be charged. They decided not to, and then it was resurrection again. Perhaps if this didn't gain as much national attention, they wouldn't have put the resources to trying him. It's quite a bit of resources to doing this. But they also probably wanted to send the message, that hate crimes is a really important piece of law in our country here to protect people, and to use it like this for publicity or for your own personal interest. I think they felt like they needed to take a stand on that.
Okay, so I know that he's been now found guilty of 5 counts. What does he face as far as a penalty goes?
In terms of his sentencing, he's facing about 1 to 3 years. But because he has no priors at all, they'll probably be able to introduce a lot of evidence of perhaps, good character, maybe even community service he's done. And he could very well just get probation. Okay,
so as you said, because he doesn't have a prior conviction, they're likely to go lighter on him. But what about the fact that, as you mentioned, this does cast a shadow over reporting of hate crime for the people who have faced this in real life?
Yes. And the fact is, the prosecutors in the case also said the fact that he went on his stand during the trial and came up with a complete story. Technically, he perjured himself. That is going to be used also at his sentencing as a counterweight to him having this clean record. They're actually going to be able to use his lying under oath during the trial, because the jury ultimately believed it was a lie, in his sentencing against him.
All right. Could he then face further charges for lying under oath?
Probably they won't actually further charge him on this. I think they plan on just using it as a sentencing enhancement.
Got it. Dina, appreciate you joining us today. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.